What's going on, guys? It's your boy Krimzynn here, bringing you guys Stories with Krimzynn #1. So if you guys remember what Stories with Krimzynn is, it's just me telling stories, good, bad, however they might be, that have happened to me or like friends around me in like my past 17 years. So that's basically a little background on Stories with Krimzynn. So let's get this started. So I used to live in Florida, Tampa Bay area mostly. And this was probably when I was about 5 to probably 9. 9 was when I moved to Texas, and like that's when everything just went to shit. So Florida, the thing that I would do the most in Florida was fishing. Fishing was just amazing. It was like my favorite pastime when we were at Florida, because like Florida is really like, it has like, it compared to Texas, it has like a mild climate. I feel like it stays 80s, like low mid 80s, stuff like that. It's just, I really like Florida compared to Texas. So fishing in Florida was just amazing. Alright, the types of fish, they had such a wide variety of fish. We would even catch sharks. We would catch like basically, like, I don't really know the name, so I'll just say regular sharks. We would catch hammerheads, let's see, tiger sharks also. Fish, we'd catch sheepfish, shiners, perch, suckerfish. Did I already say sheepfish? I don't feel like I did. Cowfish, we caught that also. Mullet. Just, like, there's so many different types of fish out in Florida. Like, it just made my love for fishing just skyrocket. And also, in Florida, at that time when I was there, a popular bait that everyone was using that you could get everywhere was squid. Squid, though, is really hard and tough. It's kind of like a rubber band, or like a different type of like hard rubber, so it takes a lot to like cut off a piece basically and put it on your hook and shit like that. So fishing I would do mostly every weekend with my dad. Like right after school we'd be like, alright, we're going fishing, let's go do this. Like we just go out and like we'd bring back like a shit ton of like fish, perch, like everything. So this was probably during summer, and I was probably around 6. Me and my dad had decided, you know what, we're going right now, we're gonna go fishing. I was like, alright, I got you, bruh. So we go out there, we're there for like half hour, 45 minutes, and we're just like smashing all these fish. I swear, like left and right, we're getting these things. So I had just caught probably about a 5-6 inch perch. And it took my bait, obviously, so I was like, alright, Dad, give me the knife, let me cut off a piece, I got this, like, I'm a man now. He's like, be careful. I was like, bro, you're talking to the legend, I got this. I get the knife, and a squid, the squids that we had, they were like cylinders. They were hollow on the inside, and they just had like a layer around them, and that was the squid, basically. So, I don't know why I did this, but I just did this. So I held the squid down with my middle finger, and I had my pointer finger right above my middle finger. So it was kind of like I was doing a peace sign while holding the squid down at the same time. I take the knife, and this knife was like a little like 5-inch knife that we had been using like for like probably like 3 years fishing. This thing just had massive amounts of rust, like guts, squid, like you name it, this like knife had it. So I'm holding the squid down, I take the knife and I like drive it into the squid, and I just like Mr. Miyagi like upwards karate chop this thing. Alright, I like Thor this thing straight upwards, and it cuts into my pointer finger, and it basically cuts my pointer finger completely off. It was dangling by a little piece of skin. It was barely hanging on. My finger looked like it was like that one game, like ball in a cup. But with my finger, it was just god awful, alright? So I dropped the knife, I grabbed my hand, I'm like, Dad, I freaking cut my finger off! And he's like, oh my god. And he grabs this bucket that we have on our boat, and it has water and like one fish in it that we'd use for bait. So he grabs this fish and he just like Kobe Bryant's this thing like cross map, alright? He chucks it, grabs my hand, and just throws it in the bucket. The bucket immediately turns like blood red. This bucket is literally filled like halfway with like 20% water and now like 80% blood. It was just a horrible mixture. I was freaking out. So my dad pulls up the anchor, he starts the boat, and he just takes off. We're going like 60, skipping like a rock across the water. Alright, we were both tripping balls. I don't even remember like getting to the boat ramp, getting the car, like not the backing the car up and getting the boat on the car and just taking off. I literally passed out in that time. I passed out in the boat due to like loss of blood. So I just remember waking up and we pull into a hospital. It's like this giant greenish gray building and it just says like hospital, like magically. I'm like, oh my god, salvation. And then I pass out again. I passed out a second time. I just remember waking up again in like a hospital room and I looked at my hand and there was like a snowball on it. It was just wrapped up entirely. I was like, oh my god, what is this? Do I have a stub now? Did I lose my whole hand? What's going on? And then they're like, no, don't touch it, don't touch it. I was like, all right, bro, I trust you. I got you, all right? So I feel like I just lost all memory after that because I don't ever remember like ever changing it, like the wrap, the gauze that I had on my hand. I don't remember ever looking at it. I just remember waking up in the hospital room with the snowball on my hand, and then like a day later I remember it just being gone and me having my finger back on my hand. Like I don't remember anything really between that time, like the time I woke up from the hospital and the time I finally took it off and I had my finger back. So I have like right now I have full mobility of my pointer finger. It works perfectly, and like fishing, that hasn't deterred me from fishing one bit. I absolutely still love fishing. The only difference is I don't use squid. All I use now is like worms and shit like that and lures mostly. So I'm squid free right now. I'm staying away from most knives basically. I'm trying to live a calm life. So I mean that's really been it, guys. That's been like one Stories with Krimzynn #1. I mean it's kind of short because I still have like probably 2-3 minutes left on this video. So I'll try and make Stories with Krimzynn #2 a little bit longer. Try to make it the whole video so I'm talking. I'll probably find a song or something to put guys in the background. Probably Chance the Rapper or something like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed like telling you guys. I enjoy talking about this because I want you guys to know a little bit more about me and just stuff like that. So I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Shout a nigga out, help a nigga shine, stuff like that. So I mean, it's been your boy Krimzynn, guys. Deuces.
Yeah. Webby. Bars are still on me, man. You know? I just keep going. CT, where you at? Yeah, it's like that. Hey, yo, yeah. Yeah, see I'm a beast, always have been, always will be. Hungry, a 7-course meal couldn't fill me. Wanna come and step to the flow and then fucker feel free. I can make a lyricist look like Lil B. Been in the game for a minute under your radar, building my momentum for the moment that I'll take charge. My reflection's still the same like spelling race car. Now I've just come far enough to overcome the race card. Let me break it off proper, freestyling to your chick, yeah, take it off mama. I'm a professional, showing you who really hot. I got a smaller chance of beating me than finding Jimmy Hoffa. Got a lot of people rolling with me, how is it a shocker that I made it to the top? Spitting out this molten lava, now I'm frying rappers up just like some calamari. Sorry, I'm chewing any beat like a piranha, with a weed up in my paper or up in the Philly. Fuck it till I'm on the beach with a margarita like Jimmy Buffett. I'll be spitting these flows, time to really get it, man. Snapping like a gorilla wearing a silly band. Like a tattooed grizzly, sick, representing Raccoon City. Playing these shows, then I smash 2 biddies. Blazing these flows till I stack 2 milli. Came up in the game like a certified hustler. Pedal to the metal till I'm burning my muffler. Fuck yeah, every day I stay smoking. My jar is a jar, yeah, I keep that shit open. Potent, they can't measure up, I'm too tall, yo, choke 'em. Murder on the mic and now they all know frozen. Spit it so cold that I call snow. You gon' need a sweater and beanie like Waldo. Motherfucker, I am that dude. Who else can pull off these Super Mario tattoos? I got these other rappers salty like cashews, cause I'm bad news for my competition, that's true. Coming through, my dude, I live limitless. Sick, I chew, I proved I spit vigorous. Hating on me while I bruise your chick's clitoris. And she was into it, and I was into her, get it, bitch? Kid Icarus, flying through the clouds with a bottle full of liquor and a pocket full of loud. Go across the country and I'm rocking every crowd. I'm a dog, 100 deeds of Eddie McDowd, and I'ma spit my damn flow. Suburban commando, call me Rambo. Backpack on like banjo, Kazooie, true truly in charge like Soprano. A Jack's at the head of the table of Sam Crow. My mind wanders while I'm writing a free verse, and this weed only makes my ADD worse. But I'm coming with the bars, let a beast work. That's why your little sister gotta